Hello YouTube, it's Soren again in front of the wall of dead motherboards. I figured I'd make a response to Random Casta's 7 questions for atheists. Here's the first question. If you could change one thing about the atheist community on YouTube, what would it be and why? Well, that's pretty easy. Just less rambling. The endless amount of meaningless babble that comes from so many atheists, like the amazing atheist, just annoys me to no end. It's like, get to the fucking point already. Number 2, if you could convince just one religious person to abandon their beliefs, who would it be and why? That's another easy one. That would be my brother. I just hate to see my older siblings just waste their lives on something that just simply isn't true, not to mention influence their children to waste their lives. Oh, and I want them to stop telling me I'm going to hell. Number 3, what was your religious upbringing and how does it influence your opinion of religion? My religious upbringing was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. Religion or God was never even a topic of conversation in my house. So I was left alone to find my own path, and, well, that means I had to find my own path, like it or not. How does it influence my opinion of religion? Probably doesn't, other than as I don't see it as something that's a necessity or beneficial or even something that really we're talking about sometimes. Question 4, what's your most controversial viewpoint as far as general attitudes among other atheists go? I'm a conservative. I generally find myself on the side of, the religious right on a lot of issues, which puts me in constant political opposition to a lot of my fellow atheists. I'm pro-gun, I'm against taxes, and I really don't hate George Bush like so many people do. I don't agree with him, I don't like him, but I don't hate him like so many raving liberals do. Question 5, what scientific endeavor excites you the most? Astronomy. And it's not so much the strict sense of astronomy that like data collection you would find, but just reveling in the experience of the cosmos. In all my years as an amateur astronomer, I never really kept a log. I didn't catalog anything. I just looked at stuff. That's what made me an atheist. That plus cosmos equals atheism, as far as I'm concerned. Cosmos, the Carl Sagan show. But I never actually studied the sky. I just looked at stuff. It was the experience of the cosmos that brought me to the truth of atheism. Of the 4 horsemen, who is your favorite and why? Hitchens. It's because he doesn't hold anything back. He doesn't edit himself. He doesn't censor himself. He's just, in your face. And sometimes that can be good and sometimes it can be bad, but I think it's a necessity. Question 7, what is your least favorite theistic argument? My least favorite argument is any argument that involves defining God into existence. I define God to exist, therefore he exists. Veritas 48 is really bad at that. I find him to do that a lot in several of his arguments. It just drives me nuts. Especially when they don't see that they're just simply saying God exists because I say he exists. Therefore God exists. There's kind of a self-refuting, circular reasoning, so there's really nothing to refute. Well, I guess that's the end of that one pretty quick. So anyway, I'm going through the other responses. I'll just find some more interesting responses, and I'll see you next time.